Volunteers are here getting ready for the Nellie Lutcher Better Block Party, which aims to reimagine this part of Lake Charles with local businesses and community gathering spaces. I'm here at the Veterans Memorial Park, where earlier today a ceremony was held to pay respects to the victims of the 9/11 attacks. A new study suggests that traffic deaths caused by running red lights is on the rise in 2019. I spoke to Chief Caldwell of Lake Charles Police to see what he had to say could be done to prevent such deaths. It's National Suicide Prevention Week, and here at the K. Doré Counseling Clinic, they're spreading awareness about suicide prevention and educating the public about what services are available. Early voting starts tomorrow, and we want to make sure that you know where to vote and what's on your ballot. President Trump promised a new I-10 bridge if he is re-elected in 2020.
So with the Community Foundation, we're all about connecting people who care with causes that matter.
Volunteers are here getting ready for the Nellie Lutcher Better Block Party, which aims to reimagine this part of Lake Charles with local businesses and community gathering spaces. This street is getting a makeover that includes murals and refreshed crosswalks to show what its future could hold. CEO of the Southwest Louisiana Community Foundation, Sarah Judson, says this project is all about improving the neighborhood both economically and aesthetically.
This area is really ripe for investment. That is really one of the goals, is to create and enhance this area.
Included in the volunteers are students from the ABC Training Center who joined this event to give back to the community.
The construction industry is a very big part of this area, and we want to show our students, it's more about just training. We have to get out there and be active in the community.
Attendees will get to enjoy some music, taste the local cuisine, and even do a little shopping.
We'll have pop-up vendors that are out here, so it looks like things are going on, and it will inspire people to say, we could do that. We want to make that happen.
In Lake Charles, I'm Lindsay Thompson. This Halloween, the Sheriff's Office is advising parents to know before you go trick-or-treating.
Know before you go is know what neighborhood you're going to, know where the sex offenders are in that neighborhood. We at the Sheriff's Office, we provide tools for the public to find where those sex offenders are located. All you have to do is go to our website and click on the sex offender registry, type in your address, and it's going to give you where all the sex offenders live in whatever neighborhood that you're going to for trick-or-treat. So you'll know ahead of time what houses not to go to.
Along with this resource, the Sheriff's Office is taking other measures to keep kids safe this Halloween.
They're going to all be out making their rounds, making sure, checking on sex offenders, making sure they're not passing out candy in the neighborhoods. It is against the law for them to do that.
Lake area parents are heeding these warnings and taking extra steps to protect their kids.
I'm one of the proud grandparents, and I do check the sex offenders registry before I do bring my kids out trick-or-treating or trunk-or-treating.
Basically go to the trunk-or-treats that they have at the schools and let them enjoy that. And I think it's safe. We know all the parents that are there, and they know us.
In Lake Charles, I'm Lindsay Thompson.
So surreal. I remember 7 years ago looking at this site, thinking it would make for a fantastic location for what would be Crying Eagle, and while it didn't work out at the timing couldn't be better now.
Crying Eagle Brewery will find a new home next to the lakefront parking garage. The local hotspot has drawn both locals and tourists since its opening.
The existing location will still remain as our manufacturing hub. We will still do small-scale production, but our McNeese Street property, again, where we will do the lion's share of our production and distribution of our brands.
Mayor Hunter says he's excited about the new development being locally owned.
I'm actually happy that it is someone local. The Avery family has a track record. They not only care about making money, they're not only business people, they care about Lake Charles, and that matters, especially when we're talking about our lakefront. This is Lake Charles's greatest asset. We don't want to do this wrong. The Avery family is going to do this right.
To accompany the family-friendly restaurant, the old Harris parking garage will get a facelift and will be used as a parking garage once again.
To tear down this parking garage alone would cost about $500,000. To rebuild this parking garage would cost probably $7 to $8 million. We're going to rehab this thing for between $1.5 and $2 million. So though it took a long time to get there, it was the financially responsible thing to do, and we're going to make use of this asset.
Many Lake area residents are looking forward to the growth along the lakefront.
I'm excited about it, especially because it's on the lake. I've been wanting Lake Charles to get a restaurant on the lake so much, just so I can watch the wildlife, look at the bridge.
I think by putting a restaurant on the face of Lake Charles downtown, it's very important to the city of Lake Charles. It beautifies the city.
In Lake Charles, I'm Lindsay Thompson.